Hello guys, Janine back. I'm making tea. So quite simple tea tonight it is. So just chop a cucumber. So on and so forth. Chop that into quarters. Now you could use this off the shopping list if you didn't have the cucumber, because I'm going to do tuna and sweet corn with bread on the side and a bag of crisps. And instead of using mayo, I'm going to use Greek yogurt, which we do have, and salt and pepper. So I've just put in that tin of tuna, that's the Aldi one, and tin of sweet corn. So it was off the shopping list that. So tin of tuna, tin of sweet corn, some pepper, which hopefully you'll have in your store, cupboard ingredients. As much or a little of that as you want. And then some salt. Brings out the flavour. So that'll be enough. You just put the amount of salt in. So just mix that up. Now, if you've got mayonnaise in, you can add a bit of mayonnaise. But I've made this before with just using Greek yogurt and the salt and pepper. If you've got some spices in, you could add a bit of spice. You can add anything to it, but it is just as nice with the tuna and sweet corn and the Greek yogurt. So this is just as creamy and it's just as nice. So I have got a bit of mayonnaise in, so I'm going to add it. So just a bit of that. It's just, you can have just mayonnaise if you wanted just mayonnaise, but it's a bit of a more healthier alternative, I think. So just mix that up to the consistency you want. If you want it quite dry, then you put a bit in. If you want it quite wet, put a lot in. So, and you know, you can get like chili mayonnaise, can't you? So you could do a bit chili, you know, get a whole variation on mayonnaises, can't you? So you could add any spices and just mix it up a bit. So just add a bit of that, only a tiny bit, and then I'll mix that up. Won't be a long vid, this one. So I've got some spices in the cupboard, haven't I? So I've taken. That's good. Very good. So you could have that on a sandwich. Again, some of the things are off the shopping list, but what are we today? It's the 12th today. So we've been going 10 days now. Obviously there's going to be some things that aren't on the shopping list, but it's just to give you general ideas, guys. As I say, it's just a bit of fun, nothing too serious. So that's that. I've got my bread. I'm not going to butter it because that's wet, so I don't need to. So really, really simple tea. What I have got is some rocket and baby leaf salad, the strong one. So I'll have a bit of that. This is already washed. And then what I do with that is I get a peg that you use off your washing line, and I put it like that, and put that in the bottom in the salad drawer. Now I've got a bit of this left. It's Leon Mayo Korean chili. That's what I mean, where you could use a bit of chili powder and add that into there. So there's only a little bit left, but what I'm going to do is Again, it's not on the shopping list. I've had it ages. Look, it's nearly empty. But this is, it's nice. I'm going to put a bit of that on my bread. I've had a little snooze on the couch, just started watching a film, finished my housework. I think I spoke to you, hadn't I? And then I've got last at this now. It's nice this. But you could make your own, as I say, just add a bit of chilli powder, any spices you've got. You can add anything to Greek yogurt. It tastes really versatile. So, it's nice that. But yeah, I'm just going to keep mine like that. I'm not going to add any spices to it. Although I am tempted. But I'm not. I'm going to stick to the plan. So, just this nice, simple, healthy tea. Couple of minutes to chuck together. As I say, not everything we're going to do I'm going to have bought on the shop list, because we're on about keeping within a budget, and I would hope that you've got some store cupboard ingredients in, you know, a bit of mayo, and as I say, a few spices. It's fluid. It's as we go along, and we add a bit more, and we buy a bit more. And I've said to you before, haven't I? It took me a while to get my store cupboard the way it was. So yeah, and your condiments and all that. But you just have to use your imagination. You know, it's easy to do, isn't it? Just think outside the box. I mean, this is a really simple tea, but it's dead nice. Full of protein. You've got 1, 2, 3 vegetables in there. Well, no, 4 plants. And you've got, if you have a bit of bread, you know, just healthy. Now, this looks like a big meal. It is a big meal, but it's a nice meal, and plenty of protein in this as well. So you could do without the bread if you wanted to. I just have got that loaf, haven't I? So I need to use it. That's homemade and they don't last very long. So I feel like I've left something off, but I haven't. So that's it. Looks nice, doesn't it? And it's really, really nice and good for you and wholesome. Anyway, it was just a short one today. I said I wasn't going to do one, but when I'm cooking tea, I just like to sit here and have a chat. So I'm going to do it because it's what makes me happy. So anyway, should I do a taste test? I should do a taste test, shouldn't I? I always do a taste test. What's going on with you, Janini? So, that, the £2 pot. £2, so I got that, oh God, ages ago when I was trying to look at least less and less ingredients, but then I realised that it's quite expensive, so I could do my own variation on it, and then did it with the Greek yogurt, and that works just fine, so I won't be buying one of them again. But it was nice, I enjoyed it. It was an idea at the time, and it served me well. Right, let's have a taste. You wouldn't know that's not mayo. You wouldn't. Honestly. I know I added about that much. Salt and pepper really brings it out. So that programme's on again. I was talking about this morning. It's called 99 to Beat. Yeah, it's on again now. Anyway, that's me done. Sunday evening. Get me bath. Back to work tomorrow. As always, be kind to yourself. Love yourself and look after yourself. Bye now. Bye bye.